You can't hear. So just go ahead.
Yeah, just give her a second to do a test.
Tonight, singing our national anthem, please welcome Sophie Yost.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sophie Yost, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome in here to Tom Gilbert Field here at Shadek Stadium as we are getting ready for the face-off to begin this game between the Gettysburg Bullets and the Franklin and Marshall Diplomats. And we are underway here as that's number 53, Connor Hunt for Gettysburg, as they get off to a quick start here. and score an opening goal right off the face-off. We'll see it again here, as Hunt did a great job getting the face-off, winning possession, and just going down, finding a man, and then they just take a quick rip there, as that was number 40. As that was number 40, Brian Colin, doing a great job there for Gettysburg, and we'll be back for the beginning of this next face-off.
I mean, that'll definitely wake you up for this game now. Trying to get now our Diplomats down to a 1-0 deficit already. 6 seconds into the game, very quick out the gate for the Gettysburg Bullets.
And this one is taken by Jarrett Donaghy for F&M, as F&M controls possession here. F&M has struggled at the face-off position in this season so far, but F&M is doing a fine job up until this point, as they've gone 1-2 in their last games, as they played Swarthmore, Denison, and Amherst, losing to Amherst and Denison, and that was over our spring break where they played at Stevenson University. Amherst ranked number 2 in the country, so a little bit of a test there, but Denison was definitely a tough game to drop. But then they come back and they open up Centennial Conference play with a win against Swarthmore, and this is a goal there. And that'll be a turnover, excuse me.
Yeah, Diplomats definitely not used to a lot of losses in that column, but definitely getting a Centennial Conference win against Swarthmore will definitely give them some confidence going into this big Centennial matchup against Gettysburg. That's ranked number 7, which would definitely be a very big and pivotal win and turning point for this F&M team, getting them back in the win column, going 2-2 in the next 4 games in these 4 games that just occurred.
As Gettysburg ranks 7th, the rest of the Centennial Conference has Ursinus at 9th, Dickinson at 10th, and then Franklin Marshall rounding it out for the Centennial Conference. And F&M gets a turnover there, and Jarrett Donaghy couldn't handle that pass. Blake Target picks it up, however, right at the midfield, and he gets it on over to Ellis Llewellyn. Ellis Llewellyn fakes a shot. Now it's into the hands of Luke Keating. Luke Keating with it. And now he's looking to facilitate. Luke Keating doing an exceptional job on the year, as he is part of this electric trio on the offensive attack, as they have Kevin Mollahan, Luke Keating, and Blake Target, the freshman, who have all done exceptional jobs on the offensive attack. Mollahan with 39 points, 33 goals, 6 assists. Luke Keating, a little bit more balanced attack, as he's got 22 goals and 21 assists, making up 43 points. And then you got Blake Target with 16 goals, 4 assists, rounding up to 20 points for him. And this offensive attack is something every team in the Centennial and around the nation should be worried about.
Yeah, it seems like every year the Diplomats keep on finding an answer for having 3 great attackmen each year. Last year having Sean Rogers retire.
Yeah, that's a shot there by A.J. Rigsby, and that one's saved by a number 2, Scott McMillan, the first freshman goalkeeper starting for Gettysburg, and he's done a great job for them in net so far this season. But as you were saying, yeah, F&M really seems to just rotate in these 3 attackmen and just consistently having a 3-headed monster on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they definitely have a very good balance on that attack, with Luke Keating definitely being the facilitator out of the 3, and then Blake Target and Kevin Mollahan definitely being more the attackers rather than the passers in that trio. But either way, all 3 really make a big difference on this F&M attack and really produce a majority of their goals, if not 3/4 of them.
As now Gettysburg will set up their offense here. Jersey's looking a lot like Syracuse in the Division 1. And now this ball bounces still up into the air. Now it finally comes under the possession of number 50, Holden Kammerer. And in goal for F&M is the transfer Luke Mutterer, a Division 1 transfer, comes to F&M. And F&M is going to have a turnover there, as that'll be a shot clock violation, as they couldn't get the clear off in time.
Yeah, it's interesting having a transfer that just comes in to already dictate your defense. Maybe not having as much chemistry with the defense as of right now, but putting a lot of faith in him to really be between the sticks, be a brick wall for this Diplomatic defense, and really dictate this the defense and make sure and be the base of that communication.
And now Gettysburg one-on-one. Jarrett Donaghy doing a good job staying with him. And then Ellis Llewellyn comes in and holds him off. Now Gettysburg looking to get it the switch on that short stick. Shot, and that goes wide and high, as that'll be bounce out of bounds, but stay with Gettysburg.
Looks like Gettysburg trying to get that increase pick right in front of the goal to try to get that on pinpoint, really open shot right in front of the goalie one-on-one.
As that's a shot there, picked up by Donaghy. He just flings that to midfield. That one bounds around. Still up for grabs, however. Mollahan trying to race that one down. He gets tripped there, and that ball rolls, and that's going to stay with F&M, however.
Defender there, number 20, Andrew Horn, may have gotten away with a slash there as Mollahan was going to the ground, slashed him right in the hip. We'll see if they can make up for that no call on this attack.
F&M now starting their possession here. As that's number 33, Tucker McBride. He gives it back to Rigsby. Rigsby over there on the far side to George Briggs. Briggs gives it up. Now Keating looking to facilitate some cutters here up into the middle. Fake shot there. Right in front. Target with a quick shot, and that'll be a goal there off the assist from Tucker McBride. As Blake Target, the freshman, comes in, makes a difference right away as it's tied up at 1-1.
Yeah, and that was a great little sequence that started with their facilitator and Mr. Charity Man himself, Luke Keating, with leading the team on assists. Didn't get it there, but definitely did start that attack with 21 assists that he has, but found a guy right at the top of the key and found Blake Target right there, right in front of the crease with a quick release from Blake Target and a good shot into the bottom left corner.
Absolutely good chemistry on the offensive side of the ball here. And then now F&M back for the face-off, ball bounding around, and F&M wins the face-off, even though Gettysburg looked like they had come away with it at first. And now giving it back was Andrew Town, as he gave it back to Doug Mongiardo. And for F&M, Tommy O'Connor, number 13, was named the Centennial Conference Men's Lacrosse Defensive Player of the Week last week, as he registered 3 caused turnovers with 7 ground balls in F&M's 17-7 win over Swarthmore, as he held the Garnet to their lowest scoring output of the season.
Yeah, and you'll see time and time again in this very important game that Tommy O'Connor's a very stable defender there that's really good at one-on-one defending and blocking off those cutters. He's a main communicator in that back line of long poles and really knows how to dictate where he wants the defender to go.
And now Andrew Town trying to play some good defense here. Gettysburg passing it around. Good pressure here by the F&M defense. Cutter, shot, and that'll be scored there, as that's number 16, Caden Keitlinger.
Yeah, looks like he caught the transfer Mutterer off guard here. Looks like Mutterer was trying to think he was going far bar here, as we see the dodge here, and he curls around. Mutterer thought he was going to go far post, trips a little bit, and it goes right to the near post. Just a little unlucky for Mutterer. He'll definitely be wanting that one back. But hopefully as the game goes on, he'll definitely start to understand these Gettysburg offenders and be better in between the sticks.
And now you can see that one more time, and now we're back to the face-off here. And for F&M's number 9, Jack Beatty. And Gettysburg wins control off of this face-off as Alice Llewellyn takes a spill. Now a little errant pass there on the far side by Gettysburg, as that's an unforced turnover for the Bullets. And back in F&M's hands, F&M really going to need to get a good possession here, as they don't want to fall too far behind.
Yeah, and it starts with those face-offs. It seems like we're having a lot of trouble with those face-offs, and I think the Diplomats coach definitely knows that, opting for the 2 long poles on the face-off line as opposed to the 1 short stick and the 1 long stick, because he's playing very defensive on that on the face-off line.
As Mongiardo takes a hit there, and he finally gives it up to Target. Target gives it up to Keating. Now Keating spins back towards the net, and he gets it into the hands of Mollahan. Mollahan now gives it up all the way up to midfield. And into the hands of Tucker McBride. Now McBride. Mallahan. F&M passing it around. The horn now into Keating's possession. Keating trying to go one-on-one here. Spins back towards the middle. Now cuts through. Good spin move there by Keating. He's trying to find a cutter. Shot. And that one goes high, but great save there by Scott McMillan as he was ready for it. Not much of an angle there from Keating. Just figured he'd have a shoot. Why not?
Yeah, the shot clock was starting to wind down a little bit. I think he got a little worried there. The thing he didn't understand is there was a little bit of time, but he just panicked a little bit because he was holding on to it too much and just tried to get a weird shot off.
And now that was number 20, Andrew Horn, the long pole, trying to have a go. But Mutterer was alert to it, makes the save. Now F&M with possession here. Back into the hands of Mutterer. Mutterer now gives it up to Mongiardo. Mongiardo here. He's had a little bit of trouble getting his passes collected from Mutterer.
That's something you got to expect from a transfer goalkeeper there.
And this is a turnover right at midfield. Mongiardo trying to make a stop here. And that whistle blows here as it'll look to go against F&M. As it'll be Gettysburg possession now. But good play by Mongiardo to just get a stop and get his defense set on the back end.
Yeah, it was a good foul. They definitely the Bullets definitely had numbers there. It was a smart play from Mongiardo to just get a little hold on the Bullets stick there just to stop the play of events with all the numbers that they had. They were definitely going to be a good opportunity for them.
And now passed around the horn here by the Bullets. And for the Bullets, they have a two-headed monster on the attack as they have Brian Colin and Michael McCormick, each with 36 points. Colin with 29 goals, McCormick with 23 goals and 13 assists. So they can definitely produce. Hard hit there by Ellis Llewellyn, and that's going to be flagged down for a penalty. And that'll be a goal there for Gettysburg after the hard hit by Llewellyn. As that was number 25, Michael McCormick, and we mentioned his name earlier.
Yes, the long shot out. Great confidence from Brian Colin. Just going straight through the wickets of Mutterer right there. Mutterer really showing the growing pains of going through from one school to another here. Having a little trouble trying to find each shot that the Gettysburg Bullets are coming out with. Hopefully as the game goes on, he'll start to get a little bit of a feel for this game and this field as well.
Absolutely, and McCormick took the hit, but he gave it up to Colin. Colin was on the receiving end of that assist as he put it away. Now back to the X for the face-off, and again it looks like Gettysburg was going to win that, but ball still on the ground. F&M doing a great job scrapping for it, but finally it comes away with Gettysburg. And then whistle blows, and that'll be a timeout. As we will head to break with Gettysburg leading 3-1 so far. 4:48 left in the first quarter. You are listening to GoDiplomats.com. And we are back here from Shadek Stadium with Gettysburg possession out of the timeout. 4:45 left to play here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Diplomats having a little bit of trouble just containing this Gettysburg offense with already 3 goals in the first quarter. Mutter of the story here, the transfer from the D1 school trying to just make himself comfortable in this new home stadium.
And that ball's on the ground and picked up there by number 15, Noah Isaacson, the first-year defender for F&M. Now Donaghy gives it up to Mollahan. Mollahan has a go, and he says hello and goodbye, as that one scores for F&M 3-2 now off the assist from Donaghy.
Bread and butter from Kevin Mollahan, doing what he does best, getting the ball and shooting. All he knows. Donaghy on the fast break, getting it right to Mollahan, spank, right into the bottom left corner. Can't get much better than that. Diplomats are known for being great on the fast break, especially when Donaghy's on the ball. Great distributor when he's running down the field to the three-headed monster that the Diplomats have in Target, Keating, and Mollahan.
Mollahan doing a great job, but also Donaghy drawing the extra defender to leave Mollahan open and then getting the pass off just in time. Excellent job by Donaghy on the break.
Yeah, and good for Donaghy taking that massive hit from 2 of those defenders, just eating it right up. Then getting right back on the field.
And now F&M wins the face-off here shot, and that'll be blocked and then go into the hands of Scott McMillan. Now long pass into the midfield. Dangerous spot here for F&M. That shot. And Gettysburg will run it down here. And Isaacson making a good defensive play there as it'll be turned over into F&M possession.
Looks like after that timeout, the tides have turned a little bit. It's only been 1 minute and 30 seconds, but it seems like the Diplomats have a little more swagger to them right now after that timeout and Mollahan goal.
And now F&M will begin their offense here as they get the clear. Keating with it, he gives it up to Rigsby. Rigsby now up top to Briggs. Briggs around the other side. Keating looking to facilitate here from behind the net. And now into the hands of Briggs. Briggs gives it up top. Now back to Briggs. One-on-one here. Briggs in a short stick. Now gives it up to Keating. Keating from behind the net. Mollahan, shot, and that one sails wide.
Mollahan easily with the most shots on the team this year, almost getting up to about 100 shots, but definitely makes the most of them as he's made about 1/3 of them, as he has 34 goals on the year, definitely leading the Diplomats team by a long shot in those goals.
Shot, and that's a goal there by Mollahan. Not in his usual spot, but he'll take the care of the rest. And Mollahan gets his second of the game here.
Speaking of the man himself, doing just what he loves, getting the ball and shooting. Literally all you need to know to be good at F&M lacrosse right now for Mollahan.
As Mollahan was left unmarked for a portion, and then he just found the open space. Ball got to him from Keating, and then Keating with another assist on the game. He just goes low to low, and that is an absolute rip.
Yeah, that's great for Mollahan. He recognized that there was a cutter from his team going into the middle, so he backed out, tried to make a little space for himself, and worked. And turns out Luke Keating could have found him on that one.
And now this ball up for grabs here. F&M wins the face-off as Timmy Horty gets that one. And now Jarrett Donaghy has it. He gives it up to Target, and now F&M can relax a little bit, set up their offense, and it's a 0-0 game now.
Yeah, the balls are definitely in the Diplomats' court right now. Right after the timeout, they've definitely taken charge of this game in the 3 minutes that we've been back from that timeout. Definitely dominating that time of possession now. As the face-offs are going our way, definitely having the ball a lot more. Very important. And as we said, the face-offs have been a big disappointment for the Dips this year. And having that as a advantage really helps them for getting attacking opportunities.
All right, now Will DeMuth with the ball. He gives it up there on the far side. One-on-one goes Mollahan. He gives it up to DeMuth. DeMuth gives it up to Keating. Now, as they swing it around the horn, they reverse it. Keating with it. Tries to get around one defender. Spins back. Target tries to set him a pick. Quick one-on-one. Hammered, though, is Target. Right in front of the crease as a second defender came in. And he could not get the shot off, as it'll be a turnover for F&M. Under 90 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter.
For the first time, we see the Diplomats defense a little cold right now. Haven't been on defense for a good 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see if they can pick up right where the offense left off.
And now swinging around is Gettysburg. F&M playing wide. DeMuth on the defense. Short stick. Good setup there from Gettysburg. Shot. And that one's saved there by Mutterer. Great stop as he went down to go get that one.
Yeah, great opportunity for the Bullet there. Mutterer says no, no, no to that goal, to that shot. Keeps the score tied 3-3 as Diplomats head down to the offensive half.
Now Blake Target with it. He's trying to go one-on-one here. He gives it up to Keating, however. Keating gives it up to Rigsby. Rigsby has it. He waits for some cavalry to come in, and now he runs off. Gives that one up to Tucker McBride. McBride back to Rigsby. Rigsby back to McBride. They're just playing a little bit of catch out there. Now McBride, he gives it up. Mollahan has it. Mollahan gives it as F&M swings it around. That's Briggs has it. Now to Rigsby. Rigsby tries to get a shot off as he was looking for one. Gives it up to Briggs. Briggs has it. Quick, trying to get in the middle. Shot. And that one's saved there. And that'll be the end of the first quarter after the shot by Target. And this one is still tied 3-3 here as we end the first quarter. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com.
At F&M, the whole culture is engaged on developing students.
Today we invite and authorize each of you to have big dreams.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Well, when you come into college and you immediately have a
Looked like a slash on that one for number 41, Eric Carr, the LSM. So it looks like the Diplomats, which is what they do best, high attacking, will be on the possession here with a great opportunity. As we see their man up percentage is 48.3. Or my apologies, that was man down. Man up, they're 78% scoring successfulness.
And Gettysburg gets a turnover there, but a lot of pressure here as Mollahan's trying to cause another turnover. And now Keating getting in on the action, and finally Gettysburg gets away with possession here. As that's number 35, Mitch Wyckoff, as he's done a great job recently. He was a preseason All-American for Gettysburg, and that one shot saved by McMillan as Mollahan attempted to get one quickly gone, the goalkeeper, but now Gettysburg on the break.
Yeah, Scott McMillan, great story in this game. Freshman goalkeeper starting for the Bullets here, making a lot of great saves against a lot of big names on this F&M team. Granted, he has let up 3 goals, but he's also faced many, many great shots that he's made great saves on.
As now Gettysburg has it. They swing it around. Now even strength for both teams. F&M defense doing a good job finding their man, keeping close, playing them very far out, however. And now Donaghy on Gettysburg. As Donaghy doing a good job. He is relentless on defense. Shot, and that one's saved there by Mutterer as he was prepped for that one. Blake Gray tried to just back down the F&M defender, and Luke Mutterer was there on the back end saying, "I'll take that."
Yeah, good job by Mutterer using the classic phrase, keeping his eye on the ball there, as we see the stick of the attacker was right behind the defender, number 77, Doug Mongiardo, so it was hard for him to see that one, but got on the end of that one.
And this ball's turned over. Big hit ball on the ground now, but back into Gettysburg possession as they're on the break here. Dangerous spot, 2-on-1 shot, and that one goes wide. Great save there. And that one goes wide. It'll be F&M possession now. Mutterer really stepping up in big moments here.
Yeah, really starting to get into the groove of this game a little bit, making big saves here and there as he sees passing it, surveying the field, trying to get it to someone, find someone at the 50-yard line, doing a great job at communicating with his team, making sure everyone's accounted for, making great saves between the sticks as well.
As now A.J. Rigsby takes possession. He's going to try and be the maestro for this offense. Ball comes loose, however, and McMillan gains possession as the Gettysburg defense doing a great job causing turnovers and forcing some errant passes by F&M, and now F&M on the other end. Shot, that one goes wide as that was tipped there on the back end right as the shot was winding up.
Surprising blunder from number 13, Tommy O'Connor, who just let the ball go through his legs and let them go on the fast break. Won't see that very often.
And now Gettysburg sets up their offense as they look to work this ball and work the shot clock a little bit. As this is number 16, Caden Keitlinger. He gives it up top. Now on the far side. Dangerous spot here for F&M. Mutterer's got to be alert. Shot. And that one's saved there by Mutterers. He does a good job blocking that one, keeping F&M only down by 1 here. F&M out on the break. Dangerous shot, scores, as that was number 36 there. Spencer Hall, the freshman midfielder, doing a great job just going out in the break. You see him call for it there, bring it up all the way into the offensive third, and then puts that one home for F&M and ties this one up.
Yeah, it's a great shot, but also let's not disrespect Andrew Town here, who played great one-on-one defense against the Bullet attackman, which forced a really off-balance shot to create the transition for the freshman Spencer Hall to get the ball and run all the way down the field and make a gorgeous shot at the bottom left corner.
As Spencer Hall nets his goal, nets a goal here for F&M, he ties this game back up. And this face-off will be awarded to F&M as they are doing a pretty good job on the face-off spot. And now Jared Donaghy here brings it into the box for F&M. Keating with it, he gives it up. Now F&M waiting, going to look to work this ball around, find a cutter, set a pick here or there. And it's number 18, Shane McBride for F&M. Quick little split dodge, excuse me. As that was George Brigg, number 35, and that was a quick shot there by F&M. It's going to stay here, however, as that's Hall getting the possession for F&M. Now Briggs trying to get around a defender. He sees McBride up top. McBride with a shot. And Luke Keating will be back there for F&M to stay with possession. 24 seconds on the shot clock.
Bulls have been really good at keeping the attackmen keeping them in front of them, making sure they don't get the attackmen don't get a good shot off. Looks like they're going to try to possibly get a shot a little bit higher and go for a nice wrist shot.
Now Keating one-on-one. He gives it up, however, though, and that'll be a nice forced turnover for this Gettysburg defense. And now Gettysburg is out on the break. Shot, that one bounces, saved. Good defending there from F&M, and now a long pass right to midfield. Dangerous spot here. As this is number 32, Andrew Town, out on the break for F&M. And that'll be a shot saved. Now Gettysburg trying to get there before F&M defense is set. They bring it back out and look to work the ball around.
Seeing a lot of good sequences here from both teams as we see a lot of long, precise passes from both goalkeepers here to try to get a fast break going on. But to no avail, neither of them ended up in a goal.
And that one is an errant pass by Gettysburg, and that'll be an unforced turnover for F&M. And F&M gets the ball back with 7:36 left to go here in this first half.
It seems like neither team has been really able to set up any quality offensive play because of the both defensive aggression on both attacking teams. As we see a penalty getting forced onto this Diplomats offense, which will go man up once the ball gets out of their possession.
And DeMuth on the receiving end of that penalty stroke there, but F&M is going to gain a man up possession after this, as F&M looks to work this around.
See if they can get the old 2-for-1 special here.
Ronan Garcia up top. He gets a pick there. Doesn't use it. Tries to turn the corner. Now he goes behind the net. Now to Target. Target over here to Mollahan. Mollahan thought about it. Then quick one right into the middle. And now F&M is going to have a man-up possession here.
That was a good look from Kevin Mollahan to number 16. Will DeMuth in the middle there just couldn't get his stick quick enough to go underneath for that shot. The defender got a nice little check on the ball to get it out of his possession.
And now F&M gonna go man up here, and like you said, they were 78% on the man up, so they are doing a great job on their man up possessions. But let's see if they can convert here, because this Gettysburg defense has been tough all night.
Yeah, the Bulls are doing a great job keeping their sticks up into the passing lanes, which is something very crucial in the man up or the man down play for the Bullets, because there are definitely many cutters on this Diplomats offense that they get going to try to score a goal.
Now F&M shot, and that one goes wide, and that'll stay with F&M, however.
Don't be surprised to see either Kevin Mollahan, number 34, or number 22, Luke Keating, on the end of this shot.
And now, quick passing here. Shot, and that's a score there. Absolute rip from Luke Keating as he walks that one off. And F&M's going to take the 5-4 lead. We'll see it one more time here.
You see, curls around, gives it to number 35, George Briggs, who gets it up all the way up to Luke Keating just for the absolute wonder strike there with right into the bottom left corner, it looks like, for Luke Keating. Another goal, which tallies him up to 23 goals on the year, 45 points on the whole year. Really making a name for himself as a sophomore, a part of that three-headed monster that we keep on talking about, doing a great job facilitating, and this year even scoring a lot of goals as well, showing that he can really do it all.
As Luke Keating last year was the Rookie of the Year in the Centennial Conference, and that really just continued the trend of always having that very special attackman. As last year they had the three-headed monster, like we said before, of Sean Rogers, Kevin Mollahan, and Luke Keating, and this year it's nothing but the same as they introduce first-year Blake Target, and he steps in and fills shoes quite nicely in this offensive attack.
Yeah, starting to turn into a legendary three-headed monster. It's gone years back of Diplomats being known for having just three solid attackmen for the past couple years now, and nothing has changed, like you said.
And now F&M looking to work this ball around here, as it is back to full strength. F&M setting picks. Dangerous pass there on the far side, but corralled by McBride. Now Rigsby. Rigsby has it. He cuts. McBride gives it up onto that far side. Target the first year. One-on-one. Behind the net. Spins back the other way. And now F&M settles it up top. Briggs gives it up. Mollahan to Target. Target has it. Trying to go one-on-one here. Looking for a cutter ball. Tipped down onto the ground. Great play there by Briggs. And this one flicked up into the air, but that'll be turned over into Gettysburg possession. As Gettysburg defense stands strong for the most part. They give up the one goal on the man-up possession, but they get the turnover here.
Yet again, we see another bullet stick in the air, making the interception there, just causing havoc for all these F&M Diplomat offensive players, which you don't see a lot. You usually see the Diplomatic offense in a groove, really dictating the flow of the offense, but it looks like the Gettysburg is doing a great job of making sure that doesn't happen.
Now Gettysburg on the offensive attack here. As Isaacson playing some good defense the first year. Gets a little turned around there. Shot. That one goes low and wide. And now still with Gettysburg, however. And now Gettysburg going one-on-one as this is number 16, Caden Keitlinger. He loads up to shoot, spins towards the near side, tries to shoot, but great defense there by Donaghy. Now shot scored there by number 40, as that's Brian Colin again with the goal, and Colin really another centerpiece for this Gettysburg offense, and he just found some open space and ripped it.
Yeah, Colin yet again just having a great knack for knowing where to find the ball into the net there, going right through the wickets of number 51, the goalkeeper Luke Mutterer, right at the top of the key, an underhand shot. Nice little swift motion for Colin there with his second goal, tallying his goal total on the year to 31 goals.
And you can see there, Tommy O'Connor just gets a little bit mixed up, not any good communication there between him and Mongiardo as he looked to take the other man, but then that left Colin wide open at the top of the key. And now F&M, ball still down, however, and F&M finally comes away with it. Mongiardo has it. He cuts back, trying to find a teammate, and that'll be turned over as that was number 36, Spencer Hall, trying to keep that one in play.
Spencer Hall, the freshman, getting a lot of minutes here in this first half, trying to embolize his other defensive midi, John Donaghy, trying to just pick up right where he left off as he is subbed off.
And now Gettysburg trying to get something going here and get this game back to tied. Quick pass right in front of the crease. Dangerous spot here for F&M defense as they converge, and then they got to spread back out. Now Gettysburg's second defender comes over for F&M. Ball hits the ground, however. Rolling, and finally rolls out of bounds into F&M possession.
Yeah, that was a great slide by the diplomatic defender there, making sure, getting there right in the time before the offender could make any reaction when he saw him. It's perfect timing on that slide, and it was good. It was also a great slide package from the other defenders as well to cover him.
And now F&M gets to chew some clock here as we roll under 2.5 minutes left to play in this first half. F&M offense doing a great job so far this season. As they've scored 112 goals on 66 assists, with 14 goals a game for F&M, with almost 44 shots per game on a 32% shot percentage, which is just really solid stats here, especially when you got an offense as good as this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's expected from just a plethora of great players here. As the Diplomats get the goal here.
Yeah, that'll be number 4, Blake Target, the first year, with an excellent shot. We'll see it one more time.
See number 33 here. Tucker McBride just have a little trouble picking it up there. Makes a nice cut and finds the open man right after the slide. Maybe a little trouble for that Gettysburg second slide there, not getting down in time. And Blake Target takes advantage and just slots it right into the goal to give the Diplomats the lead right before the half. 6-5 with 1:54 left in the half.
Absolutely. As Blake Target really just found some open space. As he saw the defender slide, he said, no, I'll stay right here. And then McBride found the open man, and then the rest is history. As we head to the face-off. 1:54 left to go here in the second quarter. And this one is picked up there by Tommy O'Connor. And he gets it across into Blake Target's hands. And now F&M can waste even more time and get this game, get some good momentum going into that second half as they can chew some clock here.
Yeah, it's always good to have the momentum going into the second half. Get the first 5 minutes always so key in the second half. And if you got the momentum going into that, it's definitely going to be a great 5 minutes. Which definitely makes the shows what the tempo is going to be for the whole second half.
And now into the hands of Mollahan. Mollahan has it. He gives it back as Garcia gives it up there on the far side. Now Keating. Keating makes a move, trying to find a cutter there. And that's Rigsby with it now. Excuse me. That is number 2, Nick Crennan, up top for F&M. Second line of middies now in for F&M. Dangerous pass up in front, shot, and that one finally makes its way to a Gettysburg defender here on the near side. As that was number 15, Ryan Kelly for Gettysburg. Now Gettysburg has 40 seconds. And Gettysburg is going to call a timeout here with 37.3 left to go in the first half, with F&M leading 6-5 as they look to knot this one up. And we'll be right back as you're listening to GoDiplomats.com. And we are back here out of the timeout with 37.3 seconds left to play in the first half as Gettysburg gets a play going, see if they can tie this one up heading into halftime.
See if their coach, Hank Jancic, drew some up during that timeout. Maybe drew up something creative, something ace up his sleeve here.
And cutter right in front, ball bounds right in front of the net. Ball still up for grabs, however, as we're under 10 seconds left. Dangerous spot here, shot, and that one off the post as they were inches away from tying this game up. And there's 2 seconds left to play here now. Dangerous spot and shot, and that goal does not count. That is waved off by the officials. So F&M is going to head into the break, leading this one 6-5 after a tough first half. High-scoring first half, though, however. And both sides really getting their offenses going. Defenses might need a little work here or there, but I think we're in for a good one down the stretch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely expected with these high-powered offenses that we're going to see a high-scoring game. Each of them scoring upmost of at least 13 goals. And it's tough if you're a defense with these high-powered offenses to contain them a little bit. But you're right. Just going in, fine-tuning a couple things could make a difference for both of these defenses going into the second half.
And we'll be back in just under 10 minutes for the start of the second half. So don't go anywhere. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com.
At F&M, the whole culture is engaged on developing students.
Today we invite and authorize each of you to have big dreams.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
But when you come into college and you immediately have a team, being around them immediately makes you feel at home. And you get an immediate friend group and a support group, and it really makes that transition into college easy.
You know, I didn't expect this kind of public support, you know, from the locals, from classmates, even from professors.
My coaches and my teammates are always pushing me to reach new potential and to try new things. Communicating with people who are my role models, such as my coaches and my professors, and learning from them, I think that's a unique experience that you get one-to-one with as an athlete.
They really do want to see you do well in your sport, in the classroom, in life. So I mean that definitely lifts your spirits up, and you know it makes doing things a lot easier, whether it's on the court or in the classroom.
Coaches are always willing to help out. They understand that you're a college student first, you're here for academics first, and then your sport kind of comes second. You still get to be on a team and play at a very high competitive level, but it doesn't take over your entire life.
I am so happy that I chose D3 because it has given me the opportunity to meet incredible people such as my professors and mentors on campus.
In some schools, you're going to have to sacrifice one, you know, either like athletics or academics to do well in the other. And I feel like here in the Centennial Conference, you can really you could do both. You could be a great student and you could be a great athlete. What the Centennial Conference has to offer is unparalleled by anything else in the country.
for the love of the game. But for those of us who are Division III student athletes, it's more than that, a lot more.
Sure, the game is important, but as we work so hard to build both mind and body, it's more about team.
That is why NCAA Division III teamed up with Special Olympics, and in giving the gift of sport to those for whom it seemed an impossible dream, we are working to make this a better world.
Help us keep that dream alive.
You can make a difference.
And these are some of the first half highlights that we'll leave you with here, with the rest of halftime coming to a close. And we are back here at Tom Gilbert Field within Shadek Stadium, as we're just about set to go for the start of the second half, as F&M leads this one 6-5 so far. And now F&M and Gettysburg await the face-off at the middle of the field. And now the face-off. And that'll be a foul called on F&M. Possession awarded to Gettysburg. Gettysburg takes it quickly. As now Jarrett Donaghy on the ball for F&M. Gettysburg trying to work this ball around here, see if they can get this game tied up. Ball, errant pass, high, bounding, and that'll roll out of bounds as F&M's going to gain possession. And see if they can get their offense started, see what changes and additions both coaches have made, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, as that pass is handled eventually on the far side.
Yeah, it seems like at this point Cavallaro made his changes worked out a little bit for him. So we have an incoming defender, Andrew Fine, the defender, a junior defender, making a great play there to cause the turnover and get the ball over to the attacking half of the Diplomats here.
As Mollahan has it there in the far side corner now, he gives it up on the far side. He has some reinforcements come from off the bench. Now Rigsby has it up top at the point. And F&M passes a little bit high here, and they need to be a little bit better on point. But now F&M running with it. That's McBride. McBride has it. Tried to get a pass going back. One-on-one, he gets a pick. Shot, and that one scores there for what seems to be Tucker McBride. Absolute laser there from number 33.
Yeah, that was just beautiful right there. One-man show here. Passing it around a little bit. Says, I got this. Just a little isolation play. Nice little whoop. Gets around the corner. A little ballerina hop. Off balance shot, by the way. Right into the top left corner. Really great play by him. Number 33, Tucker McBride.
McBride, again, can't even finish his stroke here from the shot, but he gets just enough on it to get it past the goalkeeper, Scott McMillan.
Yeah, went for precision there rather than power, and did so he did. Right into the top left corner.
And now F&M up 2 here in the third quarter, early in this second half. But a quick face-off win here for Gettysburg. And now a shot on goal. That one is on the opposite side of the goal, though, just on the outside. And F&M comes away unscathed from that possession.
Almost had a little deja vu there. Yet another could have been a third quarter in a row where early in the quarter the Bullets got a quick face-off and almost a quick goal to get them back in the game.
And now F&M can settle things down here in the offensive end, work the ball and run some clock. As A.J. Rigsby has it for F&M on that far side. Now he gives it up to Keating here. Keating over to McBride. McBride has it here at the 20-yard line. McBride directing traffic, telling Keating what to do. Keating comes up. Keating fake pass there to McBride. Now Keating one-on-one. Looking for a cutter shot, and that one bounds as that'll ricochet off out of bounds, but F&M will maintain possession. And now Gettysburg quickly switches on a long pole onto Kevin Mollahan.
Yeah, definitely a good
Mollahan
tactic.
still with it. Mollahan one-on-one here. Shot, and that'll be a goal for F&M as he just took that one. Oh, excuse me, that'll be on the side of the net as that one got me. As Mollahan with an excellent shot, however, but just couldn't get that one inside the pipes.
That's all right, Xander. We've all been there. That side netting is a cruel, cruel mistress when it comes to thinking you have someone scored a goal. Definitely got the fans there as everyone started cheering, but Now we got a scrum here with both teams trying to just get that vital GB is number 13. Tommy O'Connor, one of the backbones of the defense, comes up with the play and starts looming down the field.
Tommy O'Connor, Defensive Player of the Week here in the Centennial Conference, as he's made it clear. And now a flag is thrown, as F&M is going to be able to get a man up after this possession. Shot there by McBride, and that one goes wide, as F&M will go man up here.
McBride really starting to feel it now, getting some nice, hearty torque on each shot he's getting now. Last 2 shots, he's trying to do that off-balance little hippity-hop shot. Definitely getting some good power. Not so much precision there, but definitely getting a good opportunity to score a goal.
And F&M man-up percentage, as they've converted on 48.3% of them, and they've done a great job on the man-up, only surrendering 2 man-down goals as well. So on the other side, they've been executing at a high level defensively, making sure they don't surrender any of those goals when going man-down. Now F&M working it around. Keating with it, shot, and that is an absolute snipe there, as he just wound up and let that one go. As the bench mop goes wild for F&M. And Keating, he passes it up there, and then he gets it back, and he just lays into that one. He goes top Ched, as we'll see another look at it.
Looks like some out of Call of Duty right there. Luke Keating just looking like he knows pinpoint right where he's going, right where he gets the ball, and executes it to precision.
Just an absolute electric shot there. He goes upper 90, top left corner, and he just slots it perfectly.
Please and thank you.
Now this face-off ball bounds towards Gettysburg, still up in the air, however. Shot, and that one's scored there by Mollahan. A quick one off the face-off. And my lord, F&M offense is churning on all cylinders right now as the bench mop goes wild for F&M.
Oh man, that bench is making me want to go wild up here in the booth. Diplomats offense is on fire right now, just causing so much electricity right now in this stadium. With a deficit up to 9, with a 4-goal deficit now, score 9-5 with 11 minutes to play in this quarter.
As we'll see it one more time here. Good job staying with it, as Mollahan just picks it up, and he goes low to low, and that one's a tough shot. As Gettysburg calls a timeout here after surrendering 2 straight goals, as F&M leads it 9-5. We'll be right back out of this timeout. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com. And now back out of the timeout as we have the face-off. F&M with 2 quick goals in under 30 seconds as Mollahan ripped that one off at 11:01 left to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Diplomats making a great case right now for their ranking to go up in the D3 men's lacrosse rankings, as they're ranked currently 19th, but beating the number 7 ranked team Gettysburg by 4 goals in the third quarter.
And now this one will stay with F&M here as Blake Target gains possession, and he sends it on over to Keating as he works from behind the net. Keating spins back towards the net. Spins back out now. He leaves it up to AJ Rigsby. AJ Rigsby gives it up as George Briggs comes on. Rigsby has it on the far side now. F&M really working this one around here. See if they can get a nice, good shot. Good, solid possession here from the Diplomats as they try to extend their lead to 5. shot. This one saved there by McMillan. On the shot from Mollahan. Mollahan with a great shot, but good opportunity, but just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of good opportunities. They've been executing a lot of them with 9 goals. 9 goals on 20 shots here, but definitely could make the deficit a lot bigger with some of these goals going in and executing them.
And good pass there from McMillan as it was a little far towards that Diplomats sideline. Dangerous spot here. Shot on goal. And that'll be a goal for Gettysburg. As I believe it was number 25 here, which is Michael McCormick again. He's been on fire so far. And nope. Number 14, that was Blake Gray. He was, again, a Team of the Week player from inside Lacrosse this past week.
Yeah, you got everyone with that fake pass there, and Blake Gray just standing on the porch right there, ready to open that door for a goal.
And now F&M off the face-off here. Dangerous ball bounds back towards the F&M net. Now Ellis Llewellyn trying to get that possession, and finally it's Noah Isaacson, the first year, who comes in and scoops that one up. Ball down, however, Tommy O'Connor picks it up. He flicks it on over to 32, Andrew Town. And now this ball is into Gettysburg possession. Back and forth we go. Now on the fast break. Got numbers, does Gettysburg. Fake shot there. And now Gettysburg pulls it out.
Andrew Fine doing a great job there, just putting his body in between both offenders there. He had a 2-on-1, making that attacker opt to pass it to the outside guy. And Fine got a great positioning for him to not dodge and shoot the ball.
Good switch there from F&M with number 13, Tommy O'Connor, doing a good job switching on. And Ellis Llewellyn, the long stick midi here for F&M. Dangerous shot, cutter there, but good save, good block there by Mutterer. And that'll be out of bounds. F&M's going to win possession, however. And now into the hands of Mutterer. And Spencer Hall, the sophomore, first year, with it now for the Diplomats, and into the hands of number 12, AJ Rigsby, eventually.
Tried a little hidden ball trick there from number 12, AJ Rigsby, that didn't fool anyone there.
Great play if it works. Tough to actually execute in game, however.
Definitely seen it work online. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It definitely got me when I watched it, but didn't work here.
And now McBride has it. He looks around. Mollahan trying to find some space. He finds Rigsby. Rigsby with a shot, and that'll go high. But F&M maintains possession.
Yeah, perhaps could have waited for another cutter there. Where there was a cutter on the backside that was starting to develop. AJ Rigsby opted for the shot, but definitely could have possibly gotten a better shot if he waited for that cutter to develop and get in front of the goal.
And now McBride with it. He gives it up to Keating now, who works at the top. McBride has it still. Cutter there, a little shovel shot there from number 12, AJ Rigsby.
Rigsby doing everything he can to try to get one in the back of the net, really trying to fiend for one of those nice, easy shots.
Now Target has it, trying to find a cutter, finds an open man, ball's down, shot this one, and that'll be a goal there, as that's, guess who? Kevin Mollahan, as he flexes on Gettysburg defense a little bit.
Shoot, stare at the goalie, and just take pride in what he does.
As Target here, he finds Mollahan on a bounce there. He maintains possession, and he just rips that one. And Mollahan just drops the stick and says, "Yep, I did that."
Take that with a grain of salt, Gettysburg defense, as the deficit goes back up to 4 goals. Really great shot by Kevin Mollahan. Maintains the ball with one hand, off stick side of the goalkeeper. My apologies, he's lefty. That was stick side, right to the bottom right corner of the goal for Kevin Mollahan. Nothing new there.
And now off the face-off, F&M with a quick shot here. And that'll be a missed pass between Target and Keating, but excellent job there from number 9, Jack Beatty, as he did a great job winning the face-off and getting F&M an opportunity early.
Yeah, definitely hasn't had a lot of success in the past, but has definitely been making a name for himself in this game. Good developing story, winning almost 70% of the face-offs in this contest so far.
As Gettysburg brings it across into the attacking third. And that'll be a shot clock violation there as they couldn't clear it in time. Now F&M with possession here as Jarrett Donaghy brings it into the box for F&M. Donaghy still with it, defender far out on him. He gets a little bit of space and gives it up to Keating. Keating over there to DeMuth. DeMuth now the second line midfield in for F&M. As Donaghy sprints off. DeMuth has it here the first year. DeMuth gotten a lot of playing time so far this year, as he is another one of the excellent freshmen that head coach Todd Cavallero brought in this year.
Yeah, a lot of freshmen, a very youthful team that we have here. A lot of freshmen making names for themselves, like Noah Isaacson, Blake Target. A lot of freshmen really keeping the youth live and well for this F&M Diplomats team, showing that there's a bright future ahead.
And now F&M still working around. Under 20 seconds left to go here in the shot clock. And now on that far side, Mollahan loses the handle of the ball, however, but picked up nonetheless. Behind the back pass there, right into the middle. Mollahan tries to lay the wood, cannot, and that's into the possession of the Bullets.
Number 20, Andrew Horn, defensive sophomore, great play, making a great defensive stop and lift on All-American Kevin Mollahan there. Kevin Mollahan's a real big handful to deal with, and Andrew Horn treated him like he was just a 4-year-old child right there.
And now Gettysburg looking to set something up here as we roll under 5 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Ball comes loose, however, excellent defending there by F&M. Just great work on the defensive side of the ball, forcing a turnover and getting the ball back into their own possession.
Such a defensive prowess Tommy O'Connor is. He's just so intimidating when he comes at you, and he slides at the perfect time too. Right when the attacker curls, Tommy O'Connor's there is with a fistful of body, ready to deck you.
And now F&M is in the offensive side of the ball as Luke Keating has possession here. He gives it up as the reinforcements come in from the bench. Now AJ Rigsby with it.
Diplomats really thriving on both ends of the ball here, showing great defensive stops as well as getting great opportunities on the offensive half.
Now McBride, he tried to turn the corner a little bit but could not. He gets the ball back, working from the X position. McBride still with it, trying to find a cutter over the middle. Dangerous spot, ball bounce to midfield. Still up for grabs, however, and then it'll be awarded to Gettysburg off the quick restart here. Gettysburg on the break as the midfielders have to get back quickly for F&M.
Number 35, George Briggs really showing that high pressure, telling him that this is his territory and he can't have it, and then winning the penalty right there.
As that was number 10, Tate Kienzel steps out of bounds, and the official was right on the line to make the right call. And now F&M can set up their offense. An unforced turnover for Gettysburg, and you really can't have that if you're going to try and keep pace with this electric F&M offense.
Yeah, definitely not, and especially in a loud electric stadium like this. You really got to be perfect in everything that you do. Every mistake that you make just electrifies this place even more, amps them up, and makes this Diplomats team just even stronger.
As AJ Rigsby has it now on the far side. He gives it up, trying to find a cutter. Shot quick, blocked save there by McMillan. Ball bounds right in front of the net. And McMillan with a great save there as he keeps this a 4-goal deficit.
Just seems as if in this third quarter, the Diplomats are just more hungry for goals here. They're being more attacking, more aggressive than the Bullets here. On both ends of the ball, really. As we see, the Diplomats are starting to be very aggressive with the middies on their defensive side, trying to want the ball, get it, wanting to have faith in their offense, getting it up to them, and giving them great opportunities to score.
I'd also say it starts at the face-off position for F&M. They've done a great job at that spot today. Usually one of their weaker spots on the field, but today they've done an excellent job. And number 9, Jack Beatty, has really been up to the challenge today.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the atmosphere, the stadium, the loudness. He's definitely thriving under this right now. really doing a great job giving the time of possession in favor of the Diplomats this game.
As now we roll under 2 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. Dangerous spot here. Shot on goal, and that's saved by Mutterer. Excellent save as that was top shelf, going low to high there. As Mutterer comes away with possession here with 1:55 left to play in this third quarter.
Mutterer coming from Mount St. Mary's as a D1 transfer, starting as this goalie now just a few games in. Really doing well as he settles in for this Diplomats defense. Giving up a couple early goals here and there, but settling down, doing a great job.
As that ball was almost turned over, but good play there from Tommy O'Connor. Interesting move there from Jarrett Donaghy. And this one shot by Target. That one's stuffed there. And now Gettysburg has the ball off the turnover.
Gettysburg defense showing that number 4 Blake Target's stick is on for sale for $2 at the yard sale. With that one.
And now Gettysburg trying to get it into the box here. And that'll be an unforced turnover there. Another one here in a span of 2 minutes for Gettysburg, as you really cannot have those if you're going to come back from a 4-goal deficit.
Yeah, especially in front of the Diplomats bench. They're going to go crazy for that. They're going to go absolutely bonkers when they see a blunder like that from the Bullets clearing and transitioning team.
And now Spencer Hall with it as he clears it for F&M finally. Under a minute left to play here in this third quarter. F&M offense really going to should take this one down for the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah, their offense right now is looking smooth as butter right now as we see them just milking the clock, maybe trying to get one more valuable shot until the end of the third quarter, try to make this deficit to 5 as we bring it down to the X here.
And now in the hands of McBride as they look at the clock, see where they're at, and let it run down a little bit more. McBride with it here. He gives it up. Cutter there. Rigsby with a shot. That one bounds off the crossbar, it looked. And F&M is still going to maintain possession with 17.2 seconds left on the clock.
Definitely plenty amount of time, especially for this Diplomats offense, to get at least one decent shot off. Bring it to X and trying to find a cutter, or maybe even going one-on-one.
As this is Briggs, who's trying to find a cutter here. Dangerous pass into the middle, and that'll be a turnover with 1.4 left to play in this third quarter. And this one shot on goal. Mutterer was ready for it. That was a low driving line drive there. That was closer than you'd expect from a long shot of that magnitude. And F&M is going to go into the fourth quarter, leading this one 10-6 over the number 7th ranked team in the country, as F&M offense has been electric. This is the end of the third quarter. We'll be back for the start of the fourth in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com. And we are back for the start of this fourth and final quarter here at Tom Gilbert Field in Shadek Stadium as we await the face-off. Those two really scrumming for it now as neither one can pull away. And finally the ball comes loose and into the hands of Tommy O'Connor, who gets it away here at the expense of number 50, Holden Kammerer. And F&M is going to maintain possession here.
Brian, that those two long poles there doing a great job. Tommy O'Connor and Holden Kammerer doing a great job of just snagging all those balls that they can from the face-off line, which has been a great storyline for this game, as the Diplomats have not been very good as of late from the face-off, but has definitely changed that view with this game against the Gettysburg Gettysburg Bullets.
And now the F&M offense can go to work here to begin this fourth quarter, as they've had an already electric day at the office. And this one is a little crease dive there, and he just gets pushed off. But who else than none other than Luke Keating, as you'll see it one more time, he just dives right across the crease there, slots that one in, and F&M takes the 5-goal lead again.
Oh, that was just amazing. He went on a wing and a prayer there, just sent it there. Luke Keating going from the bottom of the X to the top of the crease there, just a nice lofty dive that you would see from a diving board in the swimming pool. Thought he was just maybe going to do a cannonball there, but instead opts for a nice shot between the wickets of the goalie and for the 11th goal of the Diplomats for today.
As Luke Keating can add another tally to his points total already. As F&M now off the face-off, doing a great job is Jack Beatty. Beatty gets stripped from behind, however, ball bounds up into the stick of a Gettysburg defender. And F&M now trying to create another turnover. Ball still loose. And flag finally down, as F&M will have a man-up possession after this.
It looks like there was a hold on that one on number 4, Blake Target, as getting held on his stick, still maintains to keep possession for this Diplomat team, trying to go for the 2-for-1 special here, getting the goal and penalty. Here, as we see, they're going around the horn here, trying to get something cooked up.
And now up top there to George Briggs. Briggs gives it up here on the near side to Rigsby. Rigsby tries to split dodge one way, goes the other. And now into this near side corner, he gives the ball up to Keating. Keating with it. Already scored from this spot before. He spins off. Defender lost him. Now one-on-one, almost. Second defender comes in. Shot in there, and that'll be high. It'll stay with F&M, however, as that was a great little series of moves by Keating as he got free, but then a second and third defender comes over, and you just got to find the open man at that point.
I mean, he's putting them through the washer and dryer there, going through 2 spin cycles. And they just need extra reinforcements to stop Luke Keating, as he was getting a little too cocky there, but definitely almost had the time to get a good distribution there. We see an injured man going off the field for the Gettysburg Bullets here, as the Diplomats will go man up with 13 minutes to play on the clock in the fourth quarter, with the score 11-6, Diplomats winning.
As F&M goes man up for a minute here, well, they've convert on 48% of their man-up opportunities, so they've still done a good job on the offensive end. Let's see if they can convert on this possession here. F&M give it up to Briggs. Briggs playing the top of the key here. F&M key here is to move the ball around, find the open man, and move the zone and see where the weak point is.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that Mullahan and Luke Keating are definitely the focal points of this man-up team.
Dangerous pass there as Briggs tries to squeeze that one into Mullahan, but to no avail. Target tries to squeeze. Briggs tries to squeeze it into Target there, right in front of the crease, but to no avail. That'll be a turnover. And this one, a little lofty pass there, and that'll go out of bounds. Another unforced turnover for Gettysburg, and that is their third within the past 5 minutes from the end of the third quarter into the start of the fourth.
Now you think, is that just desperation sitting in for the Bullets, or is that just good defense for the Diplomats? Probably a little bit of both, but to no avail. Bullets definitely need some goals no matter what.
As this will be a timeout called on the field F&M leads at 11-6 with 12:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com. And we are back out of the timeout with 12:18 left to play here. F&M drawing up a play within that timeout. See if they can get something going here on the man-up possession. Faked it one way, goes back there. The shot blocked as Mollahan took an absolute rip there. And there is a Gettysburg player who has taken a toll on the defensive side, to say the least.
Yeah, his noggin's going to be feeling that tomorrow. That's definitely hard to take a shot to the head from All-American Kevin Mollahan. But he's taking it like a champ here as he got right back up after a 5-second woozy period. But now he's off, and they're going to check him for any concussion protocol here. Good by the refs for stopping the play here, making sure he gets off safe and sound.
Mollahan really unloaded on that one, and you just hate to see that. You hate to be on the receiving end of that one.
Yeah, but kudos to him for being in front of that shot, just putting some body part in front of that, because he was really close. Odds are Mollahan was going to make that shot from a range like that, so make a case that he kind of saved a goal with his head.
And Gettysburg will get it off the restart here on the near side. Now they bring it up just beneath the ampersand, now on top. Now Jarrett Donaghy still defending. Now some good defending there from Tommy O'Connor, as he has played some excellent defense this year for F&M. Really a backbone of this team, and you've mentioned it before, but he really does set the tone defensively, especially with some younger players beside him, such as Noah Isaacson, to say the least, and even a new goalie who just transferred in, Luke Mutter, who's really calmed them down and showed them what to do.
Yeah, people definitely feed off his really great playing ability.
Shot there is saved by Mutterer. And another good save by Mutter, really coming into his own in this game. Started out a little bit shaky, but he's really started to relax and progress as this game's gone along.
Yeah, that's definitely something to expect from a goalie that has just come in from a D1, doesn't really know anything about this school, but is really excited to play and just get and appreciating all the minutes that he gets. And he's definitely using them to his advantage here now, getting himself real comfortable in between the sticks, in between that crease, getting to know his players a little more as each minute goes on.
And A.J. Rigsby now corralled that one off the high pass. And now F&M can set up their offense, really work the clock here, and extend their lead as we roll under 10.5 minutes left to play here in this game. F&M now working it around. Now to Target. Target gives it up as Briggs has it here. Briggs cuts, goes one way, tries to get around. Almost got stripped. Ball comes loose. Briggs trying to get it back, and now that does go the way of the Bullets. As F&M still pressing, however, with a high press, trying to stop the clearance. Pass almost intercepted. Now can't be corralled here in the near side, and that'll be saved there on the near side by number 40, Brian Colin.
Yeah, like you said before, though, it's really showing like the Diplomats have no fatigue here as we're getting into the middle of the fourth quarter, still going hard all through the 40 or 60 minutes that are in the regulation. That's been a big help for them as they've gotten this 5-goal lead here.
As now Gettysburg looks to pass it around the horn and see if they can get this defense moving, see if they can switch on to short stick here. Spencer Hall as the defensive short stick here. And that'll be a flag called man up possession incoming for Gettysburg.
Looks like they're going to call a cross check to the head there on Spencer Hall.
This one is shot in the middle. That one bounds out. Looks like it hit a post or a crossbar. And still in Gettysburg possession. Then now ball comes loose again. And then Gettysburg still corrals it. Shot on net. That one's saved there as that one goes sky high and out of bounds. And F&M is going to go man down now.
Yeah, no one's going to find that ball. That ball's gone forever. But back to Mutterher, uses his body for 2 saves there, doing everything he can to just keep it out of the net there, really coming into his own here in the 4th quarter. Keeping the goal deficit at 5 for the Diplomats here.
And F&M has an excellent man-down unit, only giving up 2 goals in the man-down possessions all year, which is just an excellent stat. It really goes to show you how well they're communicating on the field and how well they're switching on and off of one another.
Yeah, and each player here is very vital to the man-down package that we have here. All the regular low D guys, John Donahue. As a
shot there, and you can see that the point man just slipped there, but that'll be a goal for number 30, Andrew Gartska. As you can see the slip here as the ball comes around, it'll be number 15, Noah Isaacson, up top on the point. As he just misplants right there and can't get in front of the shot.
Yeah, it looks like Isaacson went a little too low to help out that crease guy, which number 31, Ted McLean, was on there. Number 15 just slips there. Noah Isaacson trying to get a little too low, help out that crease guy, and couldn't get back to block that shot or even get in the way of there.
And so now the deficit for Gettysburg, only 4, and F&M wins the faceoff here, takes it quickly, and ball still bounding, however, right at midfield. As Tommy O'Connor finally calms things down for the Diplomats. That's number 2, Nick Crennan, with it now.
Tommy O'Connor really showing that he can do things on both sides of the ball there, just taking care of the ball every time it's in his possession and in his stick. Don't think I've seen it come out of his stick one time when it's been in there. Him and Donahue, my apologies, number 20, are very good at getting the ball up the field, making sure it's cradled right into your possession, getting it into the offensive half.
And now F&M on the offensive end of the field.
Giving Luke Keating a lot of time to survey.
Shot, that one goes high. Couldn't really finish that shot there, but Keating's back there nonetheless, and F&M's going to maintain possession with under 30 seconds left in the shot clock.
Yeah, giving Keating all that time back there next just gives you what he wants. He can paint the picture nice and easy like how he wants it. Tries to find the right guy in the pinpoint.
Shot, another diving shot there, but that goes out of bounds. F&M only 20 seconds left now on the shot clock.
We see number 35, George Briggs, just coming up from the X.
Briggs gives it up to McBride. McBride now over to Rigsby. Rigsby has it, tries to dance on one. Now behind the net to Keating. Excuse me, that's Mollahan now. Mollahan trying to shoot, and that one just lost out of his stick, and that'll be a turnover for F&M as Gettysburg gets that one.
As we see, they tried many creative ways to get the ball, at least to get a save from the goalkeeper, number 2, Scott McMillan, but to no avail. They could not get a shot on goal to restart that shot clock and get another possession.
And now Gettysburg brings it across midfield as F&M back to full strength here on the defensive side. Gettysburg still trying to work it around, see if they can trim this lead to 3. Shot up the middle, Mutterer. Great save there. That one bounds off. And F&M is out on the break as Tommy O'Connor gets that one. Now he gets it to the middle here. And Andrew Town with it. And no flag call there from the officials as Town was looking for one.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a controversial call. Try to lift that stick of number 32. Andrew Town, but instead got a hole full of neck and mask there. Maybe should have been called, but ref didn't see anything, so play on with even teams here. Even strength.
As F&M now passes it around the horn with Rigsby there at the top. Now over to Briggs. Briggs has it, tries to go one-on-one with the defender, can't get around. Tries to cut back, now gets a pick. Passes it back to Keating here at the X. Keating spins one way. Now goes back the other. Tries to find a teammate up top. Good defensive shift. Shot by Mollahan. That one bounced right back. Ball still loose. Now Gettysburg finally gains possession here as we roll under 5.5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Diplomats did a good job of being patient there, trying to get a good opportunity. Kevin Mollahan thought he had a sliver of an opening there for a shot, but McMillan had it in his reins and definitely knew that he had it all the way. As with 5 minutes left, we see the Gettysburg Bullets are in possession in an 11-7 game as the Diplomats are winning by 4.
And now the defender, good work there by O'Connor to come out on that switch. As Gettysburg sets up their offense here with a few ticks under 5 minutes. And now the Bullets, quick shot on goal, and that'll get past Mutterer, as that was number 3, Jack Fletcher, the sophomore attacker for Gettysburg.
Yeah.
As we'll see it again here.
Yeah, Jack Fletcher, more known for his assisting ability, gets his 5th goal in the year straight through the wickets of number 51, the goalie, Luke Mutterer there. And we see his 5th goal, a whole hand of goals now. He usually has assists where he has 14 assists, 19 points on the year now. Jack Fletcher, a big part of that Gettysburg Bullet offense, and just bringing the deficit down to 3 now with about 5 minutes left.
And this will be off the face-off foul called on F&M, I should say, and that'll be possession awarded to the Bullets. And so now this is really, the tide is almost turning for Gettysburg as they've got a little bit of momentum here and there, and now they've trimmed this deficit to 3 with under 4.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, they're definitely feeling the mojo of their offense right now as they're starting to become more attacking, a little bit more desperate, but still staying calm and collected.
Shot on goal, that one goes wide, and it's going to go with F&M as F&M fans cheer that one.
Yeah, maybe a little controversy over that one, but it looks like F&M will take this with a grain of salt as they're getting it up into the attacking half here. As we see number 33 there with a nice little fake there. Tucker McBride taking it himself.
Jared Donaghy with a quick goal there as he gets one back for F&M off the assist from McBride. As Donaghy was falling, he shot that one and got it past McMillan.
And McBride and Donaghy just took that momentum of the Gettysburg and slapped it right in the face with a beautiful goal by both of them right there. 2 D middies working it out right there to get their 12th goal of the game. Well done from both of those middies to get the goal in the back of the net.
And you can see Donaghy just streaks right down the seam there. Defenders don't cover him, and then he just picks a corner and he drills it.
Somehow finds a hole in that little triangle of defense. Tucker McBride finds him, and Donaghy finishes it right in the back, right through the legs of the goalie, McMillan.
And now right off the face-off is Beatty. Beatty with it. Shot goal for F&M. Back-to-back goals in under 15 seconds for F&M. And they regain their once had 5-goal lead. And we'll see it again here as this is just electric stuff from the F&M offense.
Oh, yeah. Jack Beatty just telling them, yeah, if you want to get a goal right off the face-off, I can do it as well right there as he shows. Goes right through the legs yet again of McMillan. See if Jack Beatty can do it, or Jack Beatty can do it once again, getting off to the face-off as he's been electric at that face-off line right now, trying to continue his streak of face-offs.
And now F&M back to a 5-goal lead here with 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. As the officials are straightening things out here at the face-off.
Back to a 5-goal deficit now. Diplomats up 13-8 with 4 minutes left. Making it more difficult for Gettysburg to come back here.
And Beatty almost had that face-off as well. This one now up in the air, and that stick goes flying from Tommy O'Connor and turned over into Gettysburg possession, I should say.
It's kind of a shame too. Tommy O'Connor's so good at getting the ball in that face-off. It's a shame that he can't be brought up to an LSM. He's just so good at low D, making sure guys don't get around that edge on the X.
As this ball hits the deck, and it's still up for grabs. F&M still has it now up along that far sideline as they run across midfield. And F&M now out on the break, as that was number 15, the freshman Noah Isaacson. And now Mollahan has it here at about the 30-yard line. He brings it up into the middle now. Gets it over to A.J. Rigsby as there's now 3 minutes left to play here. F&M up by 5 as they look to just work this ball around, waste some clock, and really start and solidify this win for the Diplomats.
Yeah, with plenty of time on the shot clock. They can just kick their feet up right now, maybe turn on the TV, and just relax for a little bit till the shot clock starts to wind down, then they get to business.
As F&M still working it around, however, Briggs has it. He tries to turn the corner, doesn't find a cutter. He leaves it back out. Now up top, into Rigsby's hands. Rigsby has it. Spins back, trying to get around a defender, but good play there from Gettysburg. Sets a pick. Now McBride has it, gives it up to Mollahan. Mollahan one-on-one, but stopped. And that'll be a turnover, a foul called on Mollahan as he was in the crease. That'll be turned over into Bullets' possession with 2:09 left to play. So good clock work there from F&M. Wasted an entire minute off the game clock, and now only 2:05 left to play. And they lead it by 5 here in the fourth.
Yeah, even though they didn't get the goal, it was more of a moral goal there, just eating some clock there. A whole minute of that clock is down, and now 2 minutes left to play. Almost inevitable for a Diplomats win now.
As Gettysburg will work it around here now. Just over 90 seconds left. Good defensive play still from F&M. Shot on goal. That one's blocked. And this one is up for grabs here. F&M comes away with it. Ball now up for grabs again. Ellis Llewellyn, the long stick midi, comes now and settles it down for F&M. As it looks more and more probable that F&M, as this ball is almost turned over there at the midfield, but look more and more probable that F&M is going to come away with this upset victory over Gettysburg, as they've done a great job. Hard hit there as there's a flag thrown, as that is number 42, Kieran Ward there for Gettysburg, and that is flags, laundry all over the field, and that'll give F&M a man-up opportunity here with a minute left and 50 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Donahue just mocking him right in his face as he eats the hit, has the ball still in his stick, gets around him, and just stares at him, saying, "I'm the man here. This is my court. Don't ever come back." Donahue doing a great job there, maintaining the ball. But it looks like he may have gotten a little unsportsmanlike conduct there for maybe a little bit of
a little boastmanship, I would say.
Well, you gotta believe that's gonna happen. I mean, big win over a ranked team higher than you. Gotta have some swagger to you now with 1 minute left.
And this is crucial for the Centennial Conference, as F&M, Dickinson, and Gettysburg are all vying for that top spot among the conference. As all three right now are tied for the top spot in the Centennial Conference, all 1-0 in conference play. Additionally, Haverford, Muhlenberg yet to play.
Let's not count out Swarthmore too, who's only they're 0-1 in conference, but they're also 7-1 overall. Maybe just getting a little unlucky there with that one loss. So watch them in the future, maybe making a run at the top spot in the conference.
Also, once this game concludes, number 10 Dickinson is beating McDaniel 15-7 currently, and also number 9 Ursinus beating Washington College 9-6. And Muhlenberg leading Haverford 11-9, and all those games in the fourth quarter, as a timeout is called with 47.6 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to GoDiplomats.com. And now we are back out of the timeout here with Gettysburg possession with 45 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. One-on-one here as that's number 32, Andrew Town, on the ball defending. And Mutterer snags that one as that ball got lost. As F&M is just going to ride this clock out to a victory and go to 2-0 in conference.
Yeah, really maintaining a pretty decent lead now on that conference lead here, getting a big win on against the Gettysburg Bullets, and you definitely expect them to go at least a couple notches up the ranking here in D3 college, as he just slings it up with confidence and pride. Number 32, Andrew Town.
As F&M wins this one 13-8, big win in conference as they now have a head-to-head win against Gettysburg. As F&M will play on Saturday against Haverford at home. That game can be caught at GoDiplomats.com here at noon. As F&M wins this one, an electric game offensively. Defensively, they had some struggles, but they found themselves within the game, and Mutterer really stepped up down the stretch.
Yeah, I definitely think that started with the offense, too. Once the offense started going, the defense started to feel it, and everyone was starting to feel it, and the fans were starting. Everyone in here was really starting to feel it, as the third quarter was really the difference maker here in the Gettysburg, Franklin and Marshall matchup. Kevin Mullahan, Luke Keating really bringing the fire here, as per usual, to this Diplomats team.
And for everybody here at GoDiplomats.com, for Peter Tork, I'm Xander Schubert, and thank you for tuning in with us. Have a great night.